The first item I have is hopefully something a little better than this, or at least a little bigger. I paid $4.74 for this soldering mat. It's just silicone. Sometime in 2018, so about a year ago. So I got to looking at bigger sizes, and they're so expensive that I decided to pick this up and give it a try. This was $7.70, and it's being sold for pets. And yeah, it is a whole lot bigger, more along the lines of what I was looking for. But the problem is, it is noticeably thinner. It's hard to judge the edge of this because the middle is not as thick as the edges, but it's noticeably thinner, but it's not too bad actually. I think this is going to work out good. But whether it's really that much cost savings, the $7.70 versus whatever I said a minute ago, $4 or something, it's probably about the same either way. So, got cat hair all over it already. So, yeah, I'm going to give this a go. Got a little paw in the corner. See how this performs. It's not like I lay my soldering iron on it. You know, it's just kind of catching splashes of solder. But, I think it's going to perform just fine. I'll have to check it out. Next up, I have some diodes. These are 700 volt 3 amp. And let's see if it says anything important on it. 1N5408. This pack of 50 was only $1.62 US. Up for $2.56. 10 banana jacks, or banana plugs, kind that, well, I usually solder to them, but they come with these little tiny screws that you can stick a wire in it and screw it in, but I don't think that's very dependable. I usually get multicolored ones. It has like yellow, green, and stuff, and I believe it's cheaper, but because I generally only need black and red, I paid just a tad bit more for these. My next package here was $23.61 US, including shipping. It's my very first order from LCSC, which you probably heard of JLC PCB. As far as I know, they're the same company or a parent company. Or they're related in some fashion. And let's see. Paperwork looks like it shows what all is included. Nineteen different types of capacitors. Okay, I pretty much got the cheapest ones I could of a bunch of different values. Most all of them is going to be 50 volt. Alright. 180 microfarads, 22 microfarads, 33 microfarad, 56 microfarads, 470, 560, 220, 120, 68, 82, 150, 100, 8.2 microfarads, 680, 10, 47, 330, 15, 27 microfarad. And all of them are like 10, 50, 10, 10, 50, 60 in one. So basically anywhere from 10 pieces to 60 pieces. Not bad at all considering that price. 15 of the 19 are rated 50 volts. 2 of them are rated 100 volts. And 3 of them are rated 200 volts. Next up, I have these right here for $3.98. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and this is going to be to build my next helping hand set. You probably remember these from the last video, which worked good, but these are going to be much bigger. And I noticed they feel pretty stiff, but I've seen a couple other videos that involved these type of connectors. They said they loosen up pretty good, so that'll be nice. And for $2.43, oops, I got some more banana jacks. These are just the screw-on type. You can't really solder too well in these. And it's the first time trying these out, but I figured these would be good to have for just real temporary connections. Like the ones I showed earlier, I use, to solder them on and make them permanent. Like for instance, this was just AC mains cord. And I took a Sharpie pen, made it colored. It was white originally. Colored it black and red and soldered these on, and these are really good cables, not coming apart. And the final package for this video cost me $80.19. Quite expensive, but it was a birthday present to myself, and this is my first order from Banggood. I haven't taken it out yet. I've only ripped open the package. I'm excited to use this. Been hearing good things about it. I actually bought 3 separate things. They all go together. After looking at this, you can probably guess what it is. Let's see, some assembly required, I guess. Very little, but... So that's one thing. Oh yeah. Some T15 tips. Or T12 tips, as they're known as in Europe, I guess. And new solder station. Wow, this thing really is small. The KSGER T12 soldering station. Yep. I will probably, if I can remember, add a link to a good review I've seen of it. I've seen at least 3, but the first one I seen was probably the best one. And yeah, I'll be probably using this in upcoming videos, so stay tuned.